Dom Joly is a comedian, writer and Save the Children ambassador, and Gemma Sherrington is the director of fundraising and marketing at Save the Children, and they're both on the line because it's Christmas Jumper Day, and they're encouraging us to get involved and remind us to donate £2 to Save the Children, as this year the government has promised to give the same amount you give. Yes, every time you give £2 to Save the Children, they give £2 to Save the Children. And of course, Dom and Gemma are on with us. Merry Christmas to you both.
Merry Christmas.
This is maybe one of the best days of the year because it's not a day off work, but it's a nice, relaxed day at work, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sort of dressed down Friday, but really badly.
Yeah.
I think I love Christmas Jumper Day just because, apart from I've done a lot of work for Save the Children, so I know that the money you hopefully donate, goes to some really excellent causes and really does good stuff. But I love the kind of daftness of it. Yeah. I mean, it is an international thing now, like it happens in a lot of other countries, but there's something uniquely British about, a competition almost to see who can wear the most violently awful Christmas jumper, and how acrylic can it get, and will the fuse box in your Santa's nose explode? So it's great.
Would you say the uglier the better?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. My wife disagrees. My wife's Canadian and she's massively into Christmas. So she sees, like Christmas jumpers are as almost like a national uniform, a thing of beauty. I don't think she realizes that we're all kind of laughing at those sort of things. But Christmas jumpers are really moved on because they were originally just Father Christmas, the reindeer, that sort of stuff. But now, I mean, there's just all sorts of stuff. I had a really good ironic one, which was just blue with gold lettering saying, "This is my Christmas jumper," which I particularly liked as an ex-goth.
I can see you, Dom, but the listeners obviously can't because this is radio. So Please, you go first and then Gemma. Describe the Christmas jumpers you're wearing today.
Well, I'm in a slight bit of a pickle. I'm embarrassed professionally because I did have one made yesterday for me, which was my ironic Christmas one, as I just said, blue, gold lettering. This is my Christmas jumper. And then I had, one drink too many in a restaurant last night in London, and I left it in there, and I've been trying to get it back all day. So because I knew I was coming on today, I had to make my own Christmas jumper. But actually, I'm very on message for it because one of the things that Save the Children are really trying to put across is that, you don't have to buy a Christmas jumper. You can make one or borrow one. So I am dressed. I have a whole lot of baubles hanging off me, as well as being wrapped in some highly flammable tinsel. So if I go anywhere near an open flame, that'll be the end of this interview.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't want to say in case it wasn't, but it does look homemade, and I think you've done a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, no, I've really gone for it. It's absolutely, there's no way I could walk out in public in this.
Yeah. Now, Gemma, what are you wearing today?
Well, I've got an amazing jumper that was designed by one of our other brilliant Save the Children ambassadors, Mylene Class. So her and her daughters,
I knew it would be class.
She's so stylish. Her and her daughters have designed some jumpers for us this year that have been printed on second-hand sweatshirts. So I bought one of those ones from our Save the Children shop. I'll just put it, and it's a twist and sprout jumper.
Oh,
then
I like it.
I see what she did there.
My own gold collar just to jazz it up a little bit as well. So it's a second-hand sweatshirt with a print on it. Yeah, it's very cool.
I'm sorry if I sound a bit grinchy, but Mylene Class and I are rival ambassadors, and I'm livid having seen what I could produce that they haven't asked me to produce a Christmas jumper.
Next year, Dom. Now I've seen your skills. Next year.
All right, you've seen it, yeah.
Yeah. Do you two wear different jumpers each year? Because I've got to be honest, I think I've had this jumper I'm wearing today for about 2 years at most, and it's the same I've worn every year.
But I think that's one of the points, whether that's right or wrong. I think one of the fun is to kind of surprise people every year with a different one. But actually, with the situation in the country at the moment, with the cost of living crisis, I think that's absolutely acceptable. That's one of the messages this year is you don't need to go and buy something new for it. If you could donate something, that'd be brilliant. But no, I think that's fine. Let's face it. You've only worn it, I hope, once a year. Like if you're wearing it every day for all year, then, you need to be sectioned. But that's that's a whole different question.
You've got me thinking now. That's a good idea.
What, you being sectioned?
Well, yes, actually, yeah. People have been saying that for years. So, of course, this is all for charity, for Save the Children, being encouraged to donate £2. What does our £2 go towards?
Yes, so as you mentioned earlier on, we're really lucky this year that the UK government are matching everyone's donations up to the first 2 million. So the 2 million from the UK government is going to be going to help mothers and newborn babies in Kenya. And everything the public raise this is going to be going towards supporting children both in the UK and all around the world. So that's on all the issues that Save the Children works on, whether that's health, education, protection.
Yeah. £2 is just a kind of recommendation, right? I mean, you can pay more or less if you want.
Of course, yeah. We're just saying whatever you can. And especially, as Dom says, this year, it's tough for a lot of people. And we want people to be able to join in. So the biggest thing is be able to participate. It doesn't have to cost you anything to have a jumper. And then just give what you can.
Yeah. My jumper, if I may say, has cost me nothing, as I stole a lot of the stuff from the office I'm in here. So I'm not suggesting you steal it, but, you can be creative.
Yeah, such a good idea. And it's so simple to get involved, isn't it? You just have to wear a Christmas jumper, donate on the day. It couldn't be easier, unless you don't have a Christmas jumper, I suppose.
Yeah, but you don't. Even if you don't have a Christmas jumper, it'd be lovely if you donate. And It's very easy. You just go to christmasjumperday.org. And in fact, if you're not wearing a Christmas jumper, I think that would be your way of atoning, would be to go to christmasjumperday.org and just put in £2 so you don't have to wear a Christmas jumper. In fact, that might be an idea for next year, because some people really do object to wearing Christmas jumpers, and maybe you should be able to donate enough money, and it's like offsetting your carbon or whatever. You could offset your Christmas jumper. I think I've started a whole new income stream there, so that's good.
Well, I was thinking earlier that if you detest Christmas jumpers, you must love the idea of Christmas Jumper Day, because it's kind of like a tax on people wearing Christmas jumpers, isn't it?
Can I be honest? It's very odd for me to be sort of the spokesperson for Christmas Jumper Day, because I am a bit of a Grinch, and also I mention this a lot, but I'm an ex-goth, and as goths, we don't really, it's all about a black Christmas for us, really. We're not bright and cheery people, but I'm married to a Canadian who loves Christmas, so I'm sort of very conflicted. So yes, I like seeing people who are wearing this stuff having to, well, they don't have to, but paying for it. But I also think people like me that are Grinches that don't wear should also have to pay for it. I think everyone should.
Maybe it's a little bit late in the day because people are already at work. So is it okay to take part another day?
Of course it is. Yeah, we've got lots of people taking part on all sorts of days, especially everyone's got their office parties on different days. Schools are celebrating on different days because they break up at different times. So, we're suggesting that today there's a bunch of us getting together, having fun with Christmas jumpers. But of course, you can do it any day in the run up to Christmas.
How long will you be able to make a donation online for?
You can donate all year round. There is no cut-off. So honestly, you can donate all year round.
I mean, that's our dream donator, to be honest.
Yeah.
The daily donator.
Yeah.
Just keep giving.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than energy bills, isn't it now? Donating £2 every day.
But it's also about the only way that you'll ever get some money out of our government currently. So, because everything you donate gets matched by them. So Rishi Sunak's sitting there, Scrooge McDuck in 10 Downing Street going, no, I have to pay more. It's good.
Well, with this government doubling thing, is this going to be one of the best years ever for Christmas Jumper Day?
We really hope so. Yeah. And we can see we've already got, millions of people signed up to take part. So we really hope it'll be massive. We've been going for more than 10 years now and have raised more than £30 million in that time. But we hope that 2022 is going to be a stellar year.
Yes, absolutely. And just to be really virtuous here, I think I've just about donated. And it's very quick and simple to do, isn't it?
It is. Thanks, Toby, for doing that. So yeah, just head over to christmasjumperday.org and you can donate there. And there's also lots of information and fun stuff that you can get involved in.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much to the both of you for coming on today, and have a great Christmas and enjoy your next, 2.5 more hours of interviews?
Oh, of course, but none will compare to Shout Radio.